that question that you asked me about people that motivate or inspire me around me, when I told you that maybe the big homies around me inspired me, and then I got to where they were at and was like, then what? Now what? So goals change. So like I said, when I had Big Brother Juvie with him, and Juvie would come out solo album come out first. He go platinum first week, that's when your motivation is, okay, well, when my album come out, I need to go platinum first week. I need to go more than that. And so goals change. So yes, I did hit those goals, by the way. And then, like I said, you at the skate park or something like that. I didn't land the board to bank. That go my goal. Now I need to get that board to bank. I landed last night. Now we was going for out of the gap to bank, and I didn't land that. So now that's my next goal. So
So
goals change. And I never made it one thing to say you got to get. This is my main goal. Nah.
it is do you have a goal in music next?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Whatever's the next thing, whatever's the next pinnacle, they can, if tomorrow something comes out that says you need to be this to be the number one person, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then do something else.
Did you ever, and I get this, in the early days, this is 20 years ago,
Hmm.
I would be fearful that I would run out of ideas. And then it hit me, I'm never going to run out of ideas. It's
Hmm.
never going to happen.
Impossible to. Impossible. I get headaches. I gotta tell myself stop. I gotta cut on music. I gotta run water. I gotta start talking to somebody because my mind won't stop thinking. I love my problem.
No, do you ever, the other fear I have is it's all going to go away.
Brett, it is. It is. That's why I use. That's why I use it up till there was. That's why when it does go away, I don't want to be. I don't want to look back and be able to say, "Oh, I didn't get the most out of it. I didn't get. I didn't. Oh, I didn't do it the best I was able to do with this. Not. I already know that I accomplished that way 1,000 years ago. Now,
So,
now, now. That's why the answer is I'm still here because now I'm just working it. I'm just. Let's
so
get it.
some, Wayne, some people, including myself, I'm definitely in this category. I'm motivated by all the people who just say you can't do it. It can't happen. It's not going to work. You can't do it. Does that mean anything to you, or it's not about that?
It's never been about that. I pray for those people. I pray for those people that that because that shows you that they don't. That shows me a person that should be spending that thought and that time and that effort up on whatever them something on themselves and that anyone that tells you you can't do nothing, then ask them what can they do and what can't they do. And so that never mattered to
It
me. So I
it
watched
never
too much
mattered.
sports. Yeah, I watch too much sports, and what I mean by that is, you get to watch journalists talk about athletes all day, and these journalists they never played a lick of whatever they're talking about, but they're very critical. And they also understand that I'm nothing nowhere like the person I'm being critical towards. And right there, that gap, the way they bridge that gap right there, that right there helped me. That helped me a lot and showed me that whatever someone says, it doesn't really matter. I gotta be this athlete or whatever the hell I am. I gotta be me and continue being me.
So it's a good segue, and I'm imagining the following: you do things that you're passionate about,
Hmm.
skateboarding,
Hmm.
sports,
Hmm.
those two
Kids.
things you're passionate about, and you made a decision, I want to play in those areas.
Yeah.
So first, skateboarding. Why skateboarding?
A natural thing, man. That shit was natural. I was watching some damn TV show every damn day. Kid was skating on there. Shout out Alex Midler. Um, Alex was skating on there. He was a kid at the time. He ain't no kid no more. But I was watching Alex, and man, it just made me want to pick up a board and shit. I do not know to this day, Brett. I still like that goes back to one of those when I told you I would perform for my damn grandmother and them for hours, and you could have called me after I was finished and asked me why did I do that, and my answer would always be I don't know. So these are natural beauties of again, knock on wood, thank God, of that God's blessed me with. So that is just a natural thing. I don't know where the hell, Brett. I woke up one day and noticed I had a whole skate park on my roof. I had the keys to my own indoor skate park, and was like, "What the hell? You skate? Like what?" It was like, "Keep killing it," because I love it.
Do you realize? Do you ever think about? And maybe you don't, but what the skateboard community thinks, how you've benefited them, and they, you know what I mean? Like that association is, it's cool.
Yeah, I was past cool. I don't. At one
It's
time I did.
lifestyle.
At one time I did. At one time I did. You know, I did wonder if they figured. Only thing I wondered if they did. I didn't want them to think that. You know, like, come on, bro, you're just another rapper or just
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
musician picking up a board for an album for trying to sell some type of look or something. Bro, you know, stop. Don't come over here. Don't bring all the cameras over here for us just for the benefit of yourself. So that's why that was another reason I had to show that no man, I am into skating. Yeah, I mean, I got some homies that skate, but you know, I love them to death, but I am into skating. You know what I mean? I'm busting my ass. I done had 4 surgeries already. Probably need another one, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
So now sports. So I had the privilege. It was my first interview through Original Bamboo, the Instagram. Quinnen Williams, who's just
Mhm.
awesome. He's signed under Young Money Sports,
Shout out Q.
like which I love talking to. Like I can imagine you. This is an outlet. This is you being excited about a passion. Is that the case?
This is Brett, that's my passion, and this is me. This is me just being thankful for my blessings. This is me just saying, you know what? Wow, you are able to. This is me having my blessing, saying, man, you're able to do, you know, almost whatever you want. What do you want to do? And that was just like, you know, it's almost one of those things like, what do you want to call it? Like, what's the cliche? A kid in a toy store, whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know, you tell a kid, you know, you can have that. You're like, I can have that, and you're like, and that too. Like what? I
So
can have, so it was. That's how it was. Like I could start my own sports agency, and I could actually have actual athletes, and I can help them out for real. And like I was like, what? And so that's all that
so
was.
so when Isaac Okoro was drafted number 5
Shout
in the
out
NBA
Isaac,
draft,
man. Yes.
what does that
Just
feel
went
like?
off the
What is
other
that?
night too, Brett. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What
Go
is,
ahead.
when he's drafted as the fifth pick? What does that feel like?
What'd you say when he's drafted?
I
What is
said
what?
when Isaac was drafted as the fifth
Yeah,
pick in the draft, what was the emotion like? How does that feel?
man, Brett. That was. I think that was. Man, that was almost like getting that call back then in them days that you know the kids don't know too much about. But that was back. That was like getting that call from Baby and Slim and them saying, "Shorty, check the billboard. Check. Go get the bill. You got the magazine. You got the new one. Check it. They got that. They got that triangle by your name. You made it. You did it. They got that track. That's what that was like. Like man, we dropped and we the album number
We
5
did
into the
it.
first.
We
Yeah,
did it.
that's how that felt.
Oh, that's amazing. All
Yeah,
right, so some
it's
some
more
some fun.
amazing for him and his family, and then to see what he did for his mom. That made it just extra amazing. It was just awesome.
So Quentin said, as an example, the reason he chose you guys is it's family. It feels like family. It feels like we're part of the same team and everyone's there for each other. Like that's the emotion a company wants, a family wants, an agency wants, and you're giving it off. But even just feeling your excitement for Isaac, like that's a Jerry Maguire moment. You know what I mean?
I feel you know it's funny though. You know it's funny when I leave here. I don't know where Drew Rosenhaus. I don't know where he stayed, but every time I leave my house during the daytime, he's always running, jogging. He's always getting his workout on, running past the house. He always speak. I don't think he knows who he's speaking to because he never looks twice, but he always speak. And I remember right after that, I saw him. That was the first time I felt like I was driving past. That's just a neighbor, Drew. How you doing, Drew? How you doing? Pom pom. How you doing?
All right, so big picture questions. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
That was like you saying that foreign word you said earlier, something about some sleep or something like that. Would you ask me who's gonna? You said who's gonna?
Win the Super Bowl.
Brett, that's actually a you know, please forgive me. I'm not trying to be offensive. That's one of the most stupidest questions I've ever heard in my life.
I love your honesty.
I got to answer that for you, Brett. Hold on, man. Man, there we go, man.
There you
Man,
go.
you feel me, man? That's what go with that, man.
All right, the Packers. I
man.
like that. I like that.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. So who's going to win the NBA this year?
Brett, that's another stupid one, man. Everybody know the Lakers going right back and repeat that thing, man.
Who's going to be the MVP this year?
Man, I think they finally, I think they finally gonna get just can stop being crazy and consider this man Brian. I think Brian gonna go on, you know, Brian gonna. But then you know what? It's so difficult to think Brian gonna get that in like the eight. I think it'll be an 18, 19 year. But you can't. Cause he one of them guys. You just can't bet against. You can't count him out. He like Tom Brady or something. So yeah, I think Brian gonna get him one, and that'll
Really?
just be awesome. That'd be amazing to get an MVP. That right? Oh man. I want to see that. I think that's all it is. I think I want to see that more than I know it's gonna happen. That's what that is. I would love it, but honestly, if I had to, you know, whatever, give a educated, a real more unbiased answer, I think Giannis gonna get that shit again.
You think so?
Yeah,
It's his year.
yeah, and you know, he just signed the extension.
That's right. 220
I
some
think
million.
exactly. I think Giannis is one of those guys that he would want to prove to himself first, but prove to Milwaukee as well and to that team that that money means nothing to him. You know, and and he would prove that by being MVP again this season.
All right. All right. So, real quick, we'll end quickly, Wayne. So, at the end of this, at the end of every self-made, I do 10 quick questions. Word association. Give me one word. Just one word. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Young money.
Family,
Christmas.
family,
New Orleans.
family,
Skateboarding.
love,
Mac Main.
family,
Drake.
family,
Love.
everybody,
Packers.
family,
Bamboo.
fucking family.
Nikki.
That my baby.
All right. Wayne, I love you. I
I
love
love you,
your
Brett.
I love your honesty. I'm so happy, honestly, honest to God. And you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you. You know, back 4 or 5 years ago when we started a relationship together, my favorite. I'm the guy. I need the chip on my shoulder. I need the fights. I need I need to prove everybody wrong. I need to say fuck you to everybody. And at the time, Wayne, you were in the middle. You're at the latter part of not being able to put on any music.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of stuck in idle. You're in an idle.
Yeah.
You know, the car is in neutral,
Yes.
and you don't want to hear this, but everyone's saying, you know what, you don't want to work with him.
I already
Nothing.
know.
It's like Jordan when he retired the first time. It's like, fuck you. He's
They
gonna
would play
come back.
baseball.
He's gonna be enormous. That's right. He's gonna be enormous. He's gonna do it. He's gonna be nothing fucking changes. Have confidence. I love backing the people who everyone else doubts. And when I think back, again, maybe you didn't see it, but I
Oh, I
did, and
know.
it fucking drives me. It drives me.
That's
And it
exactly one of my
feels so
motivations
good.
too.
When Carter came out, when Funeral came out, it feels so fucking good to be a cheerleader on the sideline saying, this fucker, look at him. He listens. Don't believe that shit. He hears everything. He sees everything. He's smart as fuck. His music's amazing. Don't question, because he fucking knows it.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what the movie is. It makes me feel good about me, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yes, it does. It makes a whole bunch of sense. And what you just said makes me feel fucking great about you, Brett.
Oh,
Because
thank you.
trust me, Brett. I already know how it was, and I already knew just from artists and just from this world today, plain and simple. You know, people they show that their sense of loyalty, or they show that they're only the reason why they're attached to you, or the reason why they have any when you know when you're in the face of adversity, not when they're in the face of adversity,
Yep.
because when they're in the face of adversity, they need you. You know what I
Yep.
mean? They
Yep.
need you. They need everything about you. I need you to come stand with me. I need you to do. But
Yep.
when you're facing adversity, where you at? Who's around? Who's helping
Correct.
me? You know what I mean? And so that it shows a lot, Brett. And to know that that's what you did and stood up for me like that,
Oh,
it was a
it,
rare few that did so. A rare
it's
few.
the it's the easiest thing in the world, man. Fucking support those who support you. Don't let people down. Fucking be there for people. It's the greatest feeling in the whole world. If you can be there for people, help people. There's nothing